looks so dark in here on camera. Welcome back, guys. It is like 5 o'clock. We just got going well, it's a little after 5. I've been here for a while. We got everything cleaned out in the barn. We got the stalls bedded. I put down a bale of hay for them. We're just about ready to let the girls inside. Brent went out and got them because they've been spending their mornings out on pasture because there is a little bit more grass now that we've had some rain. We had a thunderstorm last night, but it kind of skirted around us. We did get a few drops of rain, but it really wasn't much. It is supposed to rain later on this week. So hopefully we get some of that because it does seem to be boosting the pasture. It's not really doing much for our second crop. I think there's not really anything I can easily show you, but there's a pasture, there's a field out behind the pasture. And then there's one directly across the road. They look like they're thickening up. So I think what's happening is the third crop is growing up through. That's getting a boost from the rain. But the second crop is just too stunted and burned to do anything. So I think what we're basically gonna get is what little second crop grew, and then the third crop that's growing up underneath it. So we might give it a little bit longer. I think we're gonna start in on our second crop, cutting it next week, and we're gonna be wrapping all that. Unless we get some really, really hot weather, which I don't think will happen. We are supposed to have one day that's gonna be in the 80s, but then every day after that is just in the low 70s, which is not easy to make dry hay when it's like that, especially since we get really heavy dews in the morning. I actually haven't had a lot of coffee this morning, which is probably surprising you guys because I'm talking like 1,000 miles an hour, but I just wanted to catch up with you guys before we get going for our day. And also just to mention, I don't think there's anything quite as relaxing as early mornings in the barn because it's clean, it's quiet, it smells really good. You get the sawdust and the fresh hay that's down. It smells like coffee because we brought the coffee out. And it's just really, really nice and relaxing, I think. If you're a farmer, I guess you probably know. But there's nothing like early mornings in the barn, in my opinion. So a lot of the girls are out in the free stall waiting to come in. Some of them are laying in stalls, and some of them are just standing out on the pad waiting to come in. So I think the plans for today, we're going to clean out the heifer barn, we're going to clean out the calf pen, and we're going to move 3 from the calf pen over to the heifer barn and move 2 from the heifer barn back here to be put out with the bull because they are breeding size. So we have a Normandy and a Jersey that are both breeding size, and they're going to come back here today. Hopefully, if everything goes well. We'll definitely bring them back, but I'm not really sure if we'll get the younger ones taken over there. We don't really want to take the younger ones over and then not be able to get the older ones brought back today, because then they'll be in with the older ones, and somebody's causing a racket out there. We don't really want them to get pushed around and not be able to eat, so if we do anything today, it will be bring the older ones back here, and then we'll see how much time we have left from cleaning out the calf pen and cleaning out the heifer barn to see if we can actually move those 3 over. So it's going to be the 3 Dutch belted, there's 2 black ones and 1 gray one, and they're all going to be going over there. I think there'll be 6 over there after that, because there'll be 3 once we bring the 2 back over there. So 6 heifers over in that barn, 2 heifers, young ones that are getting started in this barn, and then we'll have 14 heifers out back. So yeah, those are the plans for today, but obviously first we have to milk the girls, just like every other day. I gotta shut off the wash, we'll let them in, and I'll get back to you guys later. Got them clean. Took a little bit, but now they're eating some hay, and I put their grain over there, but I don't think anybody's noticed it yet. I did clean out their water tank.
Well, that's done.
Yeah. Nobody's seen you yet. Didn't see you much in the last video either.
5 too many in there. 3 is the most you want in there.
Yeah.
They don't look bad. But
no, they look pretty good. So
we didn't get dehorn on that one. They missed one, but
yeah,
oh well.
I don't think I ever explained that. We went to dehorn her when it was normally time. Well, it was a little past normally time, yeah. But her horns are way bigger than.
We're on dehorning now. I mean, with that heat gun, whatever you call it.
If we want to do them now, we have to wait until the vet can chop them off.
Yeah.
He gives them what does he give them? You don't know what it is? I don't know. He gives them something that dopes them all out. You have to leave them in for a day because they literally can't even function when he gives them whatever sedative it is, basically.
I'm glad he does.
I'm glad he does. I don't like doing that at all. I can't believe we missed her, but...
No, we just...
The tall one's 6 months old.
What is she, a Dutch belt? What?
She's a Dutch belt no, Guernsey.
Yep.
And the black one of them's a Dutch belt Jersey Brown Swiss. And I don't know what the other one is. I can't remember what the other one is.
Heinz kind. 57 different varieties.
Heinz cows.
Heinz cows, yeah.
57. So now I gotta drive around. Well, first I gotta take the Kubota down back because you dump the manure in the Kubota, right?
Yeah, then you out back.
I gotta take that down back and dump it in the pit.
You can get by the sawdust truck up there.
Okay, and then I gotta drive around and we're gonna pack sawdust into the Kubota's bucket so we can take it over to the heifer barn. Which tractor am I bringing over? The International?
It doesn't matter.
I'd rather bring that because I can't back up the other one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very easily. At least I can't see the spreader that easily. I'm gonna grab my slew of cameras. By the way, you guys right now are on a camera that was given to me by a very, very nice viewer whose name is Bill from Ohio. Sent me this camera and I absolutely love it. It's exactly the same as one of my other ones, which I like a lot. And I have not two different kinds, but 2 different models. One of them's newer. This is the newer model. And I really like this one a lot. Better, actually, than the model that I had before that's exactly the same. I don't know why, but that one never really worked that well. And this one works great. So thank you so much for that gift. You really didn't have to do that, but it is much appreciated because having 3 cameras is going to be a lot easier. I won't have to get off the tractor. I need to calm down today. I won't have to get off the tractor so much to set up different camera angles when I have 3 cameras. So, let's head down in the pit. We're gonna dump this on the pile that I made in the last video because it has a lot of hay in it and we just don't want that. We're not gonna spread that out immediately, so it's very heavy. Oh my God, I gotta tell you guys a story when I come back. Car coming, so I can tell you right now. So, one of you guys actually noticed a couple videos ago that my truck had like a dent right above the light, and I actually broke the light too. So what I did was, we were working, I can't remember exactly what we were doing, but we were moving stuff with the Kubota, and I was driving, and Brent was on the skid steer. I think we were like cleaning up the yard, and I was taking it over and dumping it in the pit, but I was driving across the lawn and dumping it in the pit. So I had to drive between my truck and the dumpster. Well, I was so focused on not hitting the dumpster. I don't know why, like that even matters. But I was so focused on that I swung around with my bucket when I was backing up to go get another load and just flipped the side of my truck. So now there's like a scratch on the hood. I bent the hood in a little bit and I broke the light. So now that leaks water into it. So I had to drill a couple holes into it. So it leaked the water out, broke the headlight, like actual bulb. So I had to replace that. And Brent was like so mad. He's like, why were you looking at the dumpster and not looking at your truck? That dumpster's not even important. If you've ever wondered what the scratch on the hood of my truck is, that was me. At least it was mine, not somebody else's truck. before we head over to the heifer barn, we've got to blow out the radiator on the skid steer. We didn't do that yet, and we don't want to use it anymore with it not blown out. So we'll do that really quick. So I gotta plug in the tire pump when I get over there. Some of the cows are actually over. Plug this pump in and you guys will see what I was talking about. The on and off switch, just backing up to the door. The on and off switch doesn't work anymore, so it starts when you plug it in. But listen to the motor when it starts. That's nasty. Hello, beautiful. I get to drive my tractor today. It's a good day. So he's got one side cleaned out. There's one of the ones that's coming over, and the other one's over there. Hi, you're friendly, so you shouldn't be hard to catch. He's scraping down the other side right now. And and then we'll take the manure spreader over and spread it somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it wasn't as bad in here as I thought it was gonna be. Is it?
They don't eat much. Huh?
That may possibly be the worst shovel I've ever seen.
It's angled too much. I'll put the rest on the floor when you're done. Watch it and I'll dump it. Okay? Be right there.
she's strewing my pile. There. All done. So I am back at the farm. I'm waiting for Brent to come back with the skid steer. I parked the Kubota by the fuel tank so that we can fuel that up before we need it next time. I'm probably gonna head to lunch after this. I'm not sure, but I would assume because it's a little after 12:30, so probably lunchtime. I kind of showed you a little bit in the last video of the shoes I got. They're dirty right now, but Brent picked up these shoes for me at like the dairy supply store, and they're just like a slip-on rubber chore shoe, like a rubber boot, only not as tall, which is nice because they don't get hot, and they're super comfortable. They don't have a lot of tread on them, which is nice for when you're walking in a barn because you don't want to pick up a lot of manure and then have to carry that all around too. It's really annoying when you have manure stuck in the treads of your shoes and they just feel all caked and heavy and it feels weird when you walk. I hate that. I really like these because they don't do that and they're comfortable, and if you want to slip them off, you just slip them off and then you don't have to, it's got one of those tabs on it, so you just pull them back on really easy. So I really like them. I think they're Statesman, I don't know, but they're really nice and they weren't super expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna relax for a second, and then when he comes back, that noise came from the shop and there's nobody in the shop. That was weird. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow because I think that's when we're gonna move the calves. If I haven't been kidnapped or dragged away or something by then, because I don't know what that noise was. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I looked at these tires, they're up. We got the trailer. And the ropes. This should go good. How do you think it's gonna go? It usually isn't fun. The Jersey is really friendly, but like you said, as soon as you're holding the rope, I bet she won't come anywhere near you.
Probably not.
But the Normandy is gonna be a struggle, I think. She doesn't like it.
You never know. We'll have to get her in the stall, I'm sure.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Ain't my first rodeo. One, two, go! There's some cows.
They're out there? Okay, good.
We'll take them right down there.
Alright. I don't know why they're out. They got hay on
Can
the
you
path.
do me a favor?
Yeah.
Take a quick, I'll get the look at it, make sure nothing's not choking.
Okay, I'll look. Nope, they're still alive. They're fine.
Hi.
They're fine. I'm like, they're fine. He's like, what?
Yeah, they're dead.
Just calmly, yeah, they're both dead.
Are they okay? No, they're dead.
No.
Hey, this one, he was with it one time. So.
Yeah, she was with him. We're bringing you your buddies.
Okay.
There's Brownie. Hi, Brownie.
Hi, Brownie. Brownie.
She's like, what is that? She's so cute. Tonguette is going nuts there. What are you doing? This one actually has a pad on it so they won't slip. Come on, girls. There you go. Yeah.
Howdy.
Why is Tonguette acting so weird? She's just like having a fit. What?
I said I let a few F-bombs fly, but I'm all right now.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to slam the door with their finger
like,
right in there.
Beep, mother, beep, 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 beep. We
had to delete some footage.
Yeah. That still hurts.
They're core chopping today. They just started chopping. There's one right there. Let's just get you first. You wanna go first? Okay. Okay. It's okay.
If you can just get her, we'll do it like before.
Yeah, I know. My roping skills aren't really that great. Okay.
Got her.
Oh, lost my rope.
We're almost done. It is
Woo!
10 minutes of 11.
All right. Little girl.
Okay. One more.
2 down, 1 to go. I'm wiped out.
I got her. I got her. There we go. Got her?
Yep. Holy shoot. Yep, she was crazy one.
I like that tailgate.
Yeah, I like how it has
Rubber on it.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, whoa, hey. Here they come. Bye.
What?
Now we gotta fix this board.
Is there?
Now we need an 8-foot board.
Yeah.
All right, so Brent just went in to take a rest because we're both exhausted.
Hey.
Wait, hi.
Pressure treated.
That's up to you. I don't think it really matters.
It's not much more, I think.
They were for a while, but I don't know if they went back down or not. So anyway, we decided to, well, we didn't decide to. The cows broke it, as you can see. So one of our biggest cows likes to stand.
3:30 instead.
Okay.
Because we gotta do some sawing and stuff.
Yeah, okay. So one of our biggest cows stands up here, and she was pushing because the cart is always here, and that's why she stands here. So I gotta remember to put the cart outside because it's just too much of a temptation, even when it's empty. So she was pushing, trying to get to the cart, and she broke the board, and it happened to be one of the long sections, so it goes all the way from over there to here. So this probably looks ridiculous because that's gonna be, we need to saw this off, so I'm gonna go get the battery operated Sawzall and just zip that off really quick because we replaced this brace right here because she also broke that a while ago because she likes to stand up here. So we got that replaced. This board wasn't big enough to reach all the way across there, and also we'd rather have a 2x6 because as these boards have been breaking, we've been replacing them with 2x6s because we have found out that those stand up a lot better to the cows. Obviously, it's a lot more width to spread out the force of the cow pushing against it. So we're going to put a 2x6 there. Brent's going to go pick up a 10-foot 2x6 because we thought they were 8-foot sections, but they're actually like 8 foot 6 inch. So he's gonna get a 10-footer. We're going to replace this whole thing because this one is cracked, but we've been pulling on it, pushing against it, and it seems fine. So we're gonna just wait until that one breaks, and then we'll replace that whole section. Yeah, once we get that all done, we just have to drill some holes in the middle to put the chains. So we got to take the chains off these old boards, and then we can throw those away. So we got the chain hooked through there, and we put these on the back just so when you're like walking by it, it's basically just the end of an old inflation. We just cut them off and put those over so that if you're walking by it, you don't get caught on it and cut your arm or something. So we'll take those off too, and then we'll hook the water line up to it like that, and we'll be good to go. I am also gonna head home so I can relax for a while because moving those heifers is always quite a job. One of you guys asked, or a couple of you guys asked, I guess, the last time we would have been moving heifers, why we don't put grain up front for them or anything. We have tried that before, and grain does nothing. When they're stressed out and they don't know what's going on, they don't care about feed at all. So we've tried that before, and that doesn't really help, to put it in front of the trailer to kind of like coax them inside. That doesn't work. So it's just a lot of work doing it the way we do it, no matter how you go about it. If you're going to raise a lot of heifers, you would obviously want to have a heifer barn right over here with some sort of gate system that you could just shoo them out and shoo them in or do whatever. It'd be really expensive to build that right now, and we already have that other barn over there not being used, so we might as well raise some heifers in it, even if it is a little bit difficult to move them. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment down below. Keep it real, keep farming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.